All right, there we go. Yeah, I'm trying to get this going, guys. See if we can get this live chat going. There we go. Everything looks like it's fine. Pop out chat. We're going to do a test chat. And if we highlight it, should pop up on the stream. All right. Let's go ahead and get our live chat URL working. Okay. Now, whenever I highlight text, should come up. There we go. We're going to move that over a little bit. No. I mean, that looks right, but I guess it's locked. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and move that up, and that way that works. Clear. Okay. Awesome. Stream. Send. There we go. So that totally works. We're going to go ahead and print one more of these. We're printing tumblers, guys. Just getting it going. I haven't streamed in like forever, so I apologize in advance with how bad this may be. We'll see. Let's test to make sure like our press works. Yeah. Press works. Desk works. So yeah, we're good. We're getting there. Let's see. Cool. Let's make sure we got all of our stuff. Download. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't want that. Oh, that's not the right file. Okay. All right. While this is doing its thing, we're going to go ahead and go to downloads. Go ahead and open up both of these as well. We got 5 tumblers to do tonight, which is a fairly light load, but yeah. The little Debbie image is actually on oh geez, I bought it on let me get, I gotta get this thing for you. Let me get it. I got you that. I got you. 1000% got you. I'll find it. It's on Etsy. Let me see if I got you. Where's my recent orders on Etsy? I bet they're in there. I buy so much crap off of Etsy. It's ridiculous, I'll tell you. Dropping it in the chat right now for you, Miss Rhonda. I got you. 1000% got you. And I'm going to go ahead and heat up the tumbler press. Let me go ahead and move some stuff around. Show you what we're working with here. As you can see, we got this should be working. That might even be a little hot for the microphone. No, it's probably fine. But yeah, we're going to use this to cut our paper. We got everything, and when I get ready, I'll just move this over, and that way you can see the actual tumbler press that we're using. We're using the Sublimation unit, which I need to plug it up and get it going. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm going to scoot him back a little bit. A little tight on room tonight. There we go. We got it, though. We got it. Wonder if we can move this around where you can see everything. That's not going to bind it anyway. I think we're fine on that. I think we're fine. That way you can kind of see everything in one shot. Go ahead and adjust this out a little bit. And we can lock that right there. And that is a good spot where you can see me cutting paper. I can control this and pan it down with my gimbal. So yeah. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and put back to this. We got 2 of these Christmas tree tumblers. Let's see. I got a glitter volleyball tumbler in purple and gold. This one's going to require some artwork, so we'll go ahead and do it. We need to change the young lady's hair to red. So what we'll do, we're going to try to just do a select by color. I don't know how well that's going to work. Nope, no. Turn our tolerance down to about 15. We should be able to grab it. That works pretty darn good. Like, that's not bad. Like, that's really not bad. That is not bad. A couple more clicks, I think we got her. That looks really good, actually. Copy, paste it on top. We're going to go ahead and make her hair red. So to do that, we're going to try to make it convincing. So we're going to take it, just make it a little more red, make it a little more vibrant. Something like that should look about right. I don't feel like that's red enough. I may need to, I don't feel like that's red enough. I feel like a lot of the highlights are kind of showing through. I'll show you what's not going to work. We're not going to do this. But I feel like if you did something like that and just did a layer mask, maybe an overlay mask, and put the opacity down, not that low. But like, see, that's not terrible. It's just weird right there. It's just weird in that little area. So what we're going to do, we're just going to take it and we're just going to paint that area. And that way when we do our effect, we still got that area. Same with this little area right here. I touch that up a little bit too. I maybe should have traced this by hand. I probably would have got better results, to be totally honest. Almost definitely would have got better results. Alright, now we're going to take our brush. Oh yeah, we got to do that about that too. Fix this. Fix this. And there we go. I feel like we can turn the opacity down just a little bit more. I feel like it needs to be lighter though, somehow. You know what? I think just the fact that I need to do this. I think I need to lighten that. Yep. And then I think I need to we'll go ahead and print this next one. Glitter volleyball. It's your time. Go ahead and put him sideways. It should barely fit on a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper when you're doing tumblers, guys. Alright, so what we're going to do on this, we're going to take the base layer and we're going to just brighten it. I feel like that looks really good. Now what 2 names are going on these? I have another tumbler. Where is it? We're literally gonna copy the style of these names because they're perfect. They're perfect. Yeah, we're gonna literally just copy those. Let's see what this young lady's name is. Let me get here. Let's see what this young lady's name is. Oh, that's me. Alright, yep. Crazy. Okay. I got that. Stands for Crazy Tracy. I like how it adds a little marks on there. Keep the format and keep the names. Is that right? Okay, got it. She's probably asleep by now. We'll go ahead and save it to the tumblers. The way I have my files organized, I think it's under customers, Southpaw Studios, and I usually organize them by what they are. So tumblers, sugar spice tumbler, yep. We're going to go ahead and export it as a PNG and send it to her. See what she thinks. See what else we got. Did I not save it as on desktop? Yeah. Okay. 1000% did. Yep. I'm not going to print that one yet. I'm going to do everything else, I suppose. We're also going to do this Christmas VHS tape one, which I'm kind of excited about. We don't need to do that one again. We got that. So here we're going to get to pressing actually in a minute. I promise, guys. Yeah, I'm going to do everything else, I suppose. All right, let's do this. We'll go ahead and go to press. All right. First things first, we're going to go ahead and turn on our heat press. We're pressing it at 355 for 60 seconds per side is what we're going for. Next up, let's see how well you can see. We'll go ahead and just, we'll go ahead and pan it over here. And all I'm doing, looking at the line right there and just chop. And you can see just how close I can get. My paper cutter is very accurate, so you can see that I was a little off, but it wasn't that bad. Same thing with this side. Hold it down. There you go. Now, piece of tape top, piece of tape bottom. That's going to not end well, but we'll see. 'Tis the season. I don't think there's a right way to really do this. Yeah, there is a right way. This is the right way to do it. We're just going to wrap it. Tuck your edge. Line it up the best you can. Bam. Line it up the absolute best you can. There you go. Look at your top edge right there. You can see just how well that lined up. Yeah, that's not going to go well. I'm going to put this over here out the way. And then you just put a tape down the seam to keep your paper intact. In my case, it's not really intact. The one side doesn't know whether it wants to be up or down. So we're going to retape that mess. We're going to put you like that. I'm going to retape them. Oh, I see somebody in chat. I got to shout you out because you always be commenting on my videos and stuff. Oh, it's not on this. It's not on this view. That's so lame. Sorry. Let me fix this. It really ain't gonna do it, is it? Copy and paste. No. Alright, but anyway. We're gonna try that again. Shout out T. Johnson. I remember seeing your name on some of the comments and stuff. And also, you're very welcome for the link. Alright, back to press. Alright. We're making stuff. These tumblers are going to be freaking awesome. Yeah, I just can't tape. I don't know what to tell you. Doesn't have to be perfect. Main important thing is you want to make sure you got that top edge taken care of. And you're good to go. I'll assume y'all can still see me. Yeah. As long as you got that top edge taken care of, you're fine. You're fine. So we're going to go ahead and put that down like that. If it rolls, it rolls. That's fine. Right. Now, go ahead and move to the tumbler press. I'll scoop my guy over a little bit so you can see the tumbler press. All right. Now what I do, being left-handed, I always slide it from left to right. All I do, take it, cup it like that, and just slide them on in. And you'll see why I use the paper in a minute. And then we're pressing them for about 70 seconds. And we're going to go on and make sure that we got our trusty gloves ready. Because it sucks to try to do anything without them. And we're pressing at 335. Not 335, 355, sorry. My bad. In the meantime, I'm going to try to fix this link issue. I think it's like a browser source. Browser source. Browser source. I'm just going to test this with some of these, okay? There it is. Let's go. Let's go. We got that fixed. We're doing stuff up in here. Darker colors, yes. Sometimes you have to go a little bit longer. Now, I'm not using gloves to turn this tumbler, but I'm going 70, and I'm going to use the paper to rotate it. Rotating about 90 to 180 degrees, anywhere off in there. Magic sublimation smoke, we're not worried about that. Now, we're going to let that cook for another... Go to my thing. Switch. We're going to let that cook for a little bit more, and in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and print this next one. Actually, we've already printed that one. Yep, that should be all the paper, though. But to answer your question, usually I do have to... I let them cook for about 10 seconds longer. I have with the oven, you have to do it a little different. The oven's a little less consistent, but the tumbler press is pretty consistent on. I do 355 for 70, and then do that twice after rotating. Very good question, though. But we're going to go ahead and go back to the press. Coming up on 20 seconds. Where's our boundary? Right there, right there. Okay. All right, coming up on 11 seconds. We're going to put our trusty gloves on. These guys from Amazon, fantastic. I think they're Wirester brand. And these are old red brick gloves I've had forever. Okay. Let's take our paper out. It's looking good. Just get the paper off. Always the hardest part, getting it started. After you get it started, he's pretty good. And I have my Tumbler press and colors pretty much. I mean, they're pretty good, so I can't really complain about that. The seam's a little jank, but it's almost impossible to not have a jank seam. I'll be real. But as you can see, that turned out darn right nice. Where's that seam at? Why can I not find the seam? There's a seam. You can see one spot where it kind of messed up. I'm going to put this out the way over here in the heat press and let it cool down a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and prep our second one. Which I think we have another, we have a duplicate. Actually, since you're asking about darker colors, I'll go and show you how I do darker colors too. Because this is a purple piece that I need. But yeah, let's go to the comments for a minute. Yeah, yep, exactly. That's exactly how you do it. Angel, what's up, homie? How you doing? And I appreciate it. They did turn out quite nice. Now we're going to try to do something a little harder. We're going to do a... I got sublimation tape on the bottom of my foot. All right. Now we're going to scroll back over. Zoom in. Actually, we're going to scoot that back a little bit. Scoot. Perfect. Now I'm going to try to be precise. I'm standing directly behind the camera, so it's a little tough to cut. But we're just going to try to be as precise as we can. And you can see I cut off a thin layer of purple there. But it shouldn't be anything to throw it off. Try the same over this side. That's a little too much. Oh, oh God. Oh, no. Oh, no. There we go. I probably just messed up. Maybe not, though. We'll see. All right, let's go ahead and get another tumbler out of the tumbler box. Yeah, this is going to make me mad, all this stuff. No, I try not to. The trick to not using a lot of tape on the top and bottom, if your pressure is right. If you really crank the press down and it'll take it, there you go. I feel like that's the... Now this one I will probably tape the bottom a little bit better. All right. This one, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Whoa. Same thing with this. I keep bumping my tripod. I'm so sorry, guys. All right, we're just going to do this. Gonna get it on there. And what we're going to do, we're just going to match these edges up. We're going to tuck one side underneath and give it a good tape. Make sure that you don't want it to ever overlap the other direction. So once you get it, kind of just tape your seam a little bit. This is really hard. It's so much easier to do this when I have more room from not trying to keep it in front of the camera. Because I can't really see it on camera, so just kind of guessing. Now we're going to bump this down a little bit. When I go to bump it, I just do this till you get a nice little line there. And then usually what I do is I just tape it. That way it can't really go down. And there we go. That should. Now my press is pretty tight, so what it's going to do, it's going to try. I'm going to put a couple pieces here to just kind of And the way I usually tape the bottom, if I have I try to do diagonal folds. Yes, it wastes a lot of tape and it's time consuming, but I really feel like it's the best way, especially when you ramp the pressure up. That was not a very good diagonal. With it being purple and a full bleed, that Christmas tree cake, we'll see it. If you get white on it, it don't look bad. So that's why I didn't over tape the bottom. Y'all see that? Okay. Sorry. And there you go. That's decent. The top should be fine. Like we didn't pull the top away. Always check, make sure you didn't pull your top away. That's because you don't want white lines at the top. That's lame. And now since our bleed, we didn't get any bleed through, we're gonna go on and do this, and we're gonna go ahead and do it like that. Let's go ahead and go to our. Yep. Sorry, guys. Let's fix that cord. Let's fix that cord. We're gonna scoot this over just a hair, guys. Bear with me. I got a mess in here. We're redoing this entire room for my creative shop. So what we're doing, we're just slide it on there. Do not touch the heat press. You will have a bad day. Make sure it's good and centered up. And then we're pressing, and we're pressing for 355 for about 70. All right, time for questions. All right. So yeah, like I was saying, I try not to use a lot of tape, especially on lighter colors. But on darker colors, probably like how this is about to be, a little tougher. Do I use a certain brand? Not specifically. Let me make sure she didn't message me back. Okay, yeah, I might not get to this one tonight because she didn't say nothing about the artwork. Yeah, the darker colors, I usually just put them at 70. I may even let it go a couple seconds longer on each side, to be totally honest. Sometimes dark colors can be a pain in the butt. Sorry. Yeah, dark colors are a pain in the butt. But sorry, to answer your question earlier, I use the cheapest and best I found. I know that's usually an oxymoron and it doesn't work. But AGH tumblers. If you usually get from Condi Systems or Heat Transfer Warehouse, those are good too. We're going to go ahead and turn it. Now, keep in mind, no gloves when turning because... Oh my god, that's annoying. Well, all I'm doing is rotating the paper 180. And that way you don't even got to put gloves on. Pro strats. Yeah, the pressure is fairly tight. It's about as much as that little tumbler press can put on it, to be honest. If you get the press tight, the little foam, not foam, but the foam around the heating element will collapse, and I feel like it puts more pressure on those ends, and I feel like it actually does a better job with minimizing the issues. We'll probably let that go for like 75 seconds, so we'll do the same on this darker color. Yeah, a lot of the Amazon tumblers, I feel like it's an industry lie that tumblers are different because a lot of those come from the exact same factory. I'd almost bet my channel on it that a lot of those are coming from the same factory. And AGH happens to do direct from China to US, and they have a USA warehouse, and you can get a case of 25 for like $100. So it's a great deal. We're gonna go ahead and go back to press. Clear message. Now we're not in any hurry, so we're gonna go ahead and glove up, and we're gonna see how bad this one did, because purple and dark colors can be tough sometimes. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. That paper is getting a little frail, so we're gonna now the moment of truth. Your boy's having problems. There are some light spots I can already see. But overall, I ain't mad at it. Oh, this is about to not be fun. Can't get it to do right. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta dig in and get it done. But you know, overall, that's not terrible. Now the moment of truth is the bottom. Usually if you put a lot of pressure on there, you get a pretty decent bottom too. Like I'm not terribly upset at that bottom. It's not bad. Not the best I've ever had because you have some areas, but when you set it down, I mean, look how good that is. That's not bad. I'm not mad about that at all. I'm not mad at that. That is not a terrible tumbler. And to recap for the people that are new in, this is the one we did earlier that has the white. And you can see the white is so much easier to do. Yes, it blurred at the bottom because I didn't even tape the bottom. But at the grand scheme of things, that it creates the drop shadow, so you can't really see that at the bottom. It's actually completely acceptable to do that. And the print quality is good on these AGH. Alright, so we're going to get this guy. Put him over there to cool. A little warm still. We'll look at it up close though. Yeah. And we'll go ahead and get this repackaged. For my straws. Oops, sorry. Oh my god, I dropped all my straws on the damn floor. Oh no. Not like this. Okay. But anyway. Take it, put the top on him. Always keep the original box. And we'll go ahead and just, as always, just slip them on in there. Slip the box in there. Put your straw in there. Y'all done this. Y'all know. I don't have to teach y'all how to do that. That's easy. All right. We'll go ahead and do this one too. It's all over there. With the deuce. This one, same thing. This is one I made a little earlier off camera. Trying to catch up. You know how it is. Yeah, blacks and reds are extremely tricky. And I'm just using the, I mean, they do look pretty decent. Because black, sometimes you get imperfections in there. Because black is a very heavy color, and when you sub it, sometimes sometimes that stray black ink will take off on you. And you never know where it's going to end up. Usually it will end up in blurs and everything else. But it's not bad. Alright, so, did I really not print that? Losing it. Alright, let's go back to here. Oh, no, you're just not going to do it, I guess. Okay. There we go. I didn't even print this one. So I'm you know. First, let's make sure. I don't ever trust the, yeah, 288. That'll work. However, that 8.1 scares me a little bit. Oh, I've done that like 3 times. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 8.25. I'm going to stretch it just a hair. I got a feeling it did both. Let me make sure. 8.25. Okay. Just a graphical bug. Okay. That way we don't get a line at the bottom or top. Because I don't want to see a white line. That bothers me on tumblers. We ain't doing it. We're not doing it. Let's make sure their print settings are decent. And I don't think I went over my print settings in this particular Mirror, image options. No. Custom. We're doing ICM color correction, color management. That'll let the printer do it with the profile. I'm using Cosmos ink. Should be good to go. Premium presentation matte high. And we're going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to go ahead and print that guy too. I hope I mirrored. Jeez, I hope I mirrored. That would be funny if I didn't mirror. I did. We're good. We're good. We're Gucci. All right. Yeah, that actually it did turn out really nice. I'm very happy about it. Ended up looking really good. Really good. And yes, blacks can 100% turn out brown if you overdo it. It's very easy to do that. Back to the press. Look at me doing like professional stuff with like chat and stuff. All right, let's move you back. And let's, yep. And we're going to attempt to cut it. That's a really good cut. I like this paper cutter. It's not bad. That was a decent cut too. Cut it right on the edge. Didn't take much off. We might end up with a white line. Yeah, we're gonna have to tuck this side underneath the other one. I'll remember that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a tumbler from under this mess. My case of tumblers is running kind of thin. I don't like that. Move that box out the way over here. Oh, we definitely don't want to press with the plastic top, I'll tell you that. That'll go bad. Alright, so this side is the part that's going on top. Because it has a very thin white outline. So we're going to tuck that on top since I don't want to try to recut it. Because you can't cut a sliver off with the paper cutter. It just don't work. Side width tape going over top. And there we go. Side width tape over top. Knock it down a little bit. We got a little bit of line left, so we're good. And since it's a lighter color, we're literally just going to put a couple pieces of tape and we're going to be happy. See, as you can see, the top looks good and the bottom should be fine. Once we get enough pressure, it'll blur a little bit, but it won't be too bad. Well, I keep bumping y'all, I'm sorry. I apologize. I need a bigger studio, guys. So there we go. That's about as much tape as I feel like we need. We're going to go ahead and cut us another piece of butcher paper, too. Roll getting a little thin. There we go. Get us a good shot for that. And once again, we're going to go ahead and do this in the tumbler press. 355 for 70, and then 355 for another 70. I want to make sure I got that. Yeah, it's right side up. I see it. Go ahead and do that. Make sure we're nice and centered. And clamp him down. In the meantime, this one's cooled a little bit. You can see it a little bit. That might not be that. Yeah, that's the same. You can see the same a little bit, but overall, I'm not mad about that at all. That's a nice cup. That is just fine. We're gonna go ahead and package it up. Put a straw on it. Good to go. If you feel like it, shout out where you're at, because I'm always curious to where to know where everybody's watching from. Sorry, words are hard. All right, 20 seconds. Sit down for a break for a minute. Untape my shoe, because I always get sublimation tape on my shoe somehow. All right. Okay. Now all we're doing that, rotating about 180 degrees, reclamp. That easy. And we're doing 70 at 355. All right, let's get everybody. Texas, we see you. We see you, Texas. Newcastle, Delaware. Nice, nice. Nice. You can probably guess where I'm from. You can probably guess that I'm definitely not from New York or California. The accent kind of gives it away. I'm from Tennessee, right outside of Memphis. And this room is a freaking mess. Oh my god. I have no idea. It's rough. What we got, about 20 seconds? 29 seconds. That little Sublifon thing, I'll show you again. That Sublifon is a good little press. I mean, it's an amazing little guy. I've pressed about 50 cups with it, I think. 47 it says, which I guess divided by 2 is about 25 cups. So, I mean, I've only had it a couple months, but it's a good little unit. All right, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and glove up, because this is a live cup and we'll be taking it all the way out. So, bam. About messed that up. About juggled it. Not a good thing when you're juggling tumblers. Y'all can see that, right? Camera angle. Oh yeah, we're good. Beautiful peel. I can't get it with the gloves. I need a tool that does it, but like some kind of heat-resistant plastic tool. I don't want to scratch the tumbler, so I'll do it with my nail. Risking harm for quality. Throw that out the way, and this is what we got. Overall, looks pretty good. We're gonna set it over here to cool and go ahead and get our next one ready. And this is the next one. So that's gonna take some time to cool, so we're just gonna chill for a minute. I will go ahead and set that up though. There we go. There we go. We'll set it up a little bit further out so I can actually cut. Oh, the mug press been running good today. I think we're like 5 for 5 or something. I think we're like 5 for 5. No, actually, we've only done 3, hadn't we? Yeah, we've only done 3. We're 3 for 3 though. That's not bad. All right, Southeast Missouri. No, that's not far at all. We go through there quite often. But yeah, actually, usually I just make stuff for like friends and family. I used to have an Etsy shop. I used to do a lot of custom orders. Now I just stick to making videos and making stuff for the people I love. But I've had an uptick in orders. Kind of word has gotten out about what I do and the quality, because I do a lot of graphic design too. Like I do a lot of custom stuff. Like Like, yes, this image is on Etsy, but I made her a redhead, and which I need to fix that weird purple going on there. It's kind of annoying. What is up with that? That's really annoying. What's going on with that? Oh, because I'm an idiot. Shoot. Yeah, that'll do. I mean, that'll definitely do. Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna work at all. I'm gonna have to recut that, I think. I think I am. That's okay. We redo. I wonder if we can actually use the magnetic lasso. Sometimes the magnetic lasso got a mind of its own. But if you got a fairly steady hand, you can make the magnetic lasso do its thing. See. It's going to get confused in here. Take your time. I got one little spot. We'll fix it in post. Rip. We'll fix it. Not that mad about that. That's actually not bad. Okay. Not that close. Jesus Christ. That was tough. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to use our polygon lasso. We're just going to give it a couple clicky clicks. Gonna clean up our layers a little bit. That's not bad. Like, we could probably just do a color overlay on her. Alright, and we're gonna set the blend mode to like overlay or something. And there you go. That's a little too red, but that's okay. We can dial it down. I feel like it needs to be a little darker. So a tint like that, we're gonna bring it down to just enough to make it make sense. Actually, it needs to be lighter, doesn't it? That looks actually pretty natural. There we go. Now she looks right. No weird purple streaks in the hair either. So yeah, we'll go ahead and save that. That way when, let's see. Craft Express. Yeah, it's good stuff. I like a tumbler oven, but this tumbler press is so consistent. I don't know if I'll get to doing this one tonight. She didn't approve the artwork. I sent it about 35 minutes ago. I may go ahead and just make it just to make it, to be totally honest. And yeah, I do like the design. The other one I did, I'll show you. She absolutely loved it. Open recent, and I think it's sugar spice. Yeah, this is it. And it was so cool. Like I tried to color match the text to one of those colors off in there, and overall it turned out great. And I wish I had the I wonder if I got the picture on my Instagram or Facebook. I think it's on the Southpaw Studio Facebook. Let me get it real quick. Like, it turned out really nice. I'm very happy with it. Facebook, be trying to Facebook you. Yeah, here it is. That's how it turned out. As you can see, another 'tis the season Christmas tree tumbler, Christmas tree cake tumbler. Done a crap ton of those. It's been ridiculous. But yeah, that's how it turned out. It was really good. It was extremely good, and yeah, I love it. Also, it's good stuff. All right, we're gonna go ahead and try to do this last tumbler. I was trying to get done by 10:30. That was my plan. I was trying to start at 9 and be done by 10:30. Not really a good pace for as few tumblers as we've done, but it's about the entertainment value and learning, so that's what really matters. So we'll go ahead and get to the press. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now we're going to take a little extra time when we cut this. I'm going to move this over a little bit so I can see better. Is that good? Yeah, okay. Now we're going to put our fingers right up against that and get good pressure when we cut. And this one, I don't know if it matters that much that we have a... There we go. Right there. There we go. Perfect. I'm pretty happy with that. So we're going to go ahead and grab us a tumbler and get to it. Last one of the day. And then it's down to ship packages and all that stuff, but I'm not going to bore y'all with that mess, right? Y'all want to watch me about 2 packages. That's boring. And a lot of these designs I bought off Etsy because the sugar and spice one, the template's off Etsy. It's just, they require modifications. You know how on custom orders, everybody wants something different, so you know how that goes. As always, gonna wrap it. Gonna tuck the bottom. Tape it. Same thing on this side. We're gonna tape it. Our lucky tape dispenser. Gonna just tape them down a little high, so we're gonna just boop, boop, boop. Get it just about right there. Maybe even more little boop. There we go. Perfection. That tumbler press has been a champ. It's been at it all for like an hour and a half. Nothing's on fire. Life is good. Crap, I'm over here just taping stuff and y'all can't see nothing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Alright, so we're ready to go. Actually, with this one being like it is, I'm going to tape the bottom a little bit. Yeah, we're still good. Nonetheless, I love y'all and I appreciate y'all hanging out with me anyway. I hadn't posted and hadn't been live for a while because, I don't know, I've been kind of down about my health, so. Nothing serious, just, you know, just accepting the fact that I'm getting older and I'm not a spring chicken no more. It's tough, you know. All right, let's go ahead and move all this over. All right. And once again, as always, all right, as always, we're going to do that, do that, press them for 70. Go back here. Oh, yeah, I need this view. Yeah, that's what makes me different than almost everybody else around this area. Nobody does. Everybody just pulls the same crap off Etsy, and sometimes that's what people are looking for. Don't get me wrong, but being able to personalize it, nobody else around here is doing that. And this one was a custom pattern. I'd modified something off Creative Fabrica, but it's what she wanted, so it looks good. What we got, about 30, 32 left. Okay. Yeah, I got to get back to more streaming and stuff. I need to make it Monday more of a thing. I had so many Tumbler orders, I figured it made sense to do a Make It Monday. But yeah, I don't know how many viewers we're up to. Let me see what we got, because I'm curious. My lives don't usually do that well, but I still enjoy doing it. I still enjoy hanging out with you guys. Actually, go back to the press. Oh, that's annoying. All right, no gloves. We're going to just rotate it 180, press it again. And we're just going to let that do its thing, and we're going to go back to the desk. There we go. 12 watching, cool. That's not bad. I can live with that. We'll go ahead and boop the like button if you don't mind. But yeah, I appreciate it. That's that one actually turns out really nice. 38 seconds left on the other one, and we got one in the press right now too. And yeah, people love this design. I've done several of them. The VHS Christmas movies is what's in the press right now. Go ahead and clear that. And I do appreciate it. I try to do as much as I can. Come up on 18 seconds, we're going to switch it back to the press. And there we go. All right. This is a live one. We're not rotating, so we're going to go ahead and glove up. And see if this one turned out as good as all the other ones. See if we can go 5 for 5. Go ahead and turn that over and off. And this is the Sublimation press. It's a good little guy. The reds look good. I'm really impressed with koala paper. I've been doing A-Sub on everything, and then I switched to koala. I feel like it's just as consistent. It's cheaper, and I can always find it in stock. Oh my god, I am totally using the wrong hand to peel. I was like, why is my glove getting so hot? Because my thin glove is what I'm holding the cup with. Alright. Great power, great responsibility. Don't burn your fingertips when y'all do that. Be very easy. We're going to go ahead and glove up and do the rest. Now I'm struggling. Try it again. Pop the rest of it off. Be very gentle. And there we go. Let my glove cool off for a minute, and we'll knock that out real quick. Yeah, this is I mean, there's classics on there. There's Christmas Vacation, Christmas Story, Grinch, Home Alone, Miracle on 34th, Muppet, Frosty the Snowman, Jack Frost, and it just rotates. This design come off Etsy. It was like $6. If you give me a minute, I'll drop the link in there. We're gonna go ahead and let this cool over here too. We're going to go ahead and package up this other one. This one, I feel like I've done a ton of these lately. It's kind of, you know, if it's what people want, it's what people want, though, right? This should be cool to the touch. As always, we're just going to put that in there, sleeve it back up. These are AGH tumblers, by the way, from, I think, AGHsub.com, or you can probably just Google AGH tumblers, and you'll be able to find it. In the box he goes. To be with his friends. Alright. And bam. Alright. So we'll let that cool. We'll answer some questions. Press is off. We'll go ahead and unplug him. Good to go. Alright. Alright. Yeah. I don't really... I didn't know I was doing one tonight, to be totally honest. I don't need these headphones. Nobody's talking to me, just text chat. But yeah, it was kind of an... I really wasn't going to go live tonight because I didn't think I had my setup right. But after... Because I had to mount these monitors. I had to wire up all my cameras so I could just switch between like this. And all that stuff. So it was kind of a... It was a 50-50 whether or not I was going to do it. I'm going to try to make it Monday a thing every... I'm going to try to do it every Monday about 8:30 or 9 Central Time. That's the plan. VHS design. I'll go ahead and drop a link in the... chat where you can find that. Let me go to my Etsy account. I got it right off Etsy. I'm not going to lie. I'm not original on that. Well, that's my Etsy shop. That's not what we need. We want purchases. This is the exact one I used. It's $3.07. And this is what it is. Go ahead and drop a link for that. Hey, people knowing each other. That's what's up. Koala paper, I'm going to be doing a review video on it soon. I do really like it. It's always good stuff. I'm happy with it. It's as good as A-Sub paper. Although it has a tendency to stick to the tumbler sometimes, but it's not that big a deal. I mean, you can, usually I have to get my fingernail under there. I've seen people use a little metal hook to do it, but I'm terrified I'm going to scratch the tumbler doing that. So I'd rather risk burning my finger than scratching a tumbler, which is really stupid, but that's just how I am. Yeah. And guys, I hate that I didn't get to do this one. If she would have responded and said the artwork was good, we would have totally done this one too. Because I was excited about doing this one more than any of them, to be totally honest. But she didn't get back to me with the artwork in time, so I just kind of didn't do it. But yeah, guys, let me go ahead and show you what all we did tonight, and we'll go ahead and call it quits. Let's move around some stuff. Is this still warm? No, we're good. We'll go ahead and move some of this. Have you cooled down at all? Not really. Not really, friend. Okay. I'm missing the sleeve. There it is. I'll try not to bump that. Alright. Totally dropped all my straws. Wish I wouldn't have done that, but that's okay. Alright, we're going to go from reverse chronological order. This was the latest one I've done. Still a little warm, but it's okay. This is a Christmas VHS tumbler. It's got various Christmas movies on it. The VHS covers, the side covers for all of them, and they just loop around. Overall, did pretty good. Didn't get too bad of a seam. The seam's right there, but you can't really tell it. Go ahead and sleeve him on up. Sorry. Still a little warm on the inside. Go ahead and sleeve him up. Get ready for him, his new home. Next up, you probably get tired of looking at them, but a Christmas tree cake tumbler. And I think there's 3 of these in here. Like half of them are, like half of what I did tonight were Christmas tree cake tumblers. A little ridiculous. We're gonna go for the one in the middle. see which one it is. It's a Christmas tree cake tumbler. So we're just going to put that aside for right now. So in theory, this one is, okay. This one is the purple volleyball one we did. Just to show you can do dark colors on tumblers too. And they turn out great. We'll hold it out a little bit further. And down. There we go. Overall, pretty nice. Can't really see the seam. Did a wonderful job on it. Quite happy with it. All right, cool. So all that's done. Let's go ahead and shut it on down. Whew. What a day. All right, guys, it's 10:30. I'm a little tired, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the love and support, everything. I appreciate y'all checking out my channel and everything. And, man, I love you guys. I'll see y'all later.